Oh, here you go. Here you go, Abdul. This house is Maununu. Maununu is mean that like keep warming up is Maununu. And then Sakoko is the one who look after these houses. Yes, like the nature who look after these houses. There are two men, one Rahul and Montoba, and one is Sakoko. Sakoko is the one who living underneath. Sakoko is from our ethnics, Mambai ethnics. It means the dragon.
Oh.
And then Rahul and Montoba is mean that we do have like a lion or tiger lion. So this like a partners, couple, who every traditional houses they have a couples sacred staff who look after the house itself. Some of those guys' name, they got the name from our ancestor as well. So my father's name is Sakoko as well, Mangkolik Manguhul, and then he's Sakoko as well. So you look for those who you call. Like you also Sakoko because you got a long beard. Yes, like my father's, a long hair. So you also Sakoko too. Yeah. So this how it is. The each traditional houses they have their own protectors. Protectors. Yes. Houses we build on top of one of the big cave underneath. So underneath there is a water.
Yeah.
There is a source water that give a life to those who live down there, the gardens. We took the symbolic of traditional house from Los Palos as they represent the whole traditional houses for the entire island. But in fact, in each villages they have their own style, their way how they build the houses. So this one we call it one roof, but in Los Palos one we call it 4 or 2 roof. And also, you can find a few crosses up there. These represent 4 sides of the world, like east, west, north, and south. And then, if you already got this 4 part, you suppose have one in the middle. This is the crown. The crown is represent like 200 these houses, and then 200 our ancestors. No one living inside yet.
So someone will live in here?
It's supposed to be one of the oldest men who are going to look after these houses. Not for the entire family.
Wow.
Yeah. Hey, Ivan. Watch your head, bro.
Wow.
So here,
Yeah.
so this is going to be an altar.
Ah.
So here, look at this. Maununu Sakoko. This is the name of this house itself. And then in these small altars, we're going to put some of the sacred things that heritage by our ancestors in long time ago, like this kind of things, the metal, and some other necklace, and some traditional clothes, and some crown, heritage by our ancestors. They're going to put it here, yeah, to consider as even they were gone, but they're still around with us. It's like a maybe donation for the futures, for those who visit these places, or once we do like some traditional ceremony. So each family they're going to put like 7 white coins, like 10 cents, and then another quarter like the gold one. So we put gold and the one how we call it?
Silver?
The silver one, yes. We have to put all together, supposed to be 14. Not more and then not less than that. Like we got 7 days and then 7 nights. That's reflected to the daylight and during the night time. In animism faith is we consider as as the dark one, and then from the Christian faith is like the light one. So we combine both together. And then in this part, yes, we're going to put fire here for cooking. So on the right hand side and the left hand side, we're going to put 2 fires. So, and then this one for women, this one for women, and then that one for men. So during the traditional ceremony, you will not sit together, sleeping together, or you will not. You have to cook your own. So the female eat their own meals, and then the males going to eat their own meals. Yes, that during the traditional ceremony. So we have just put this this on. So they're going to put the fire here. Can you guess what it is? It's a liver. It's maybe one of the pigs or maybe goat liver. So the liver is this is sometimes they will tell something. Most of those old men. This is like they're going to tell something. Oh, this house in the future is going to be blah 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 blah. So everything they're gonna tell.
Photo barak, huh?
So before we build these houses, we have to put this crucifix, this animism crucifix first, and then this is we call aitos. Aitos is mean that in our animism belief. So this is a kind of like crucifix. This aitos itself, it has its hand. It's point to something. It's point to that mountain where the one of the crucifix located up there. You can view from here.
Yeah.
Every traditional houses, they have their own aitoses, and then it always pointed to where they originally came from. Yeah, so they always pointed to that mountain, and then from that mountain point to the Ramelau Mountains. It's meant that Ramelau is the highest one, and then every traditional houses, it should supposed to be pointed till to the highest one of the highest mountain on the island. It's mean that where is exactly where the place where the first ancestors coming from. Yeah, and then through this, this is like an animism altar, and then it's normally we are welcoming our guests. So when like you're coming, and then we're going to put like chalk, betel nut, and betel leaf to welcome you guys. But unfortunately now is no one's old man around here, so they will not put the fresh one to welcome everyone's here. And then after that, after they welcoming us, and then they maybe give one of these to you just to carry it with you. It's mean that to get a mercy from our ancestors, or even from the God as well. And also this is one of this we call it buga. This plant is you can find everywhere, but it's actually one of the sacred. We consider as the one of the sacred plants in its traditional houses. When you found its traditional houses, you found this kind of plants, and this is very sacred. And then through this, like connected between people with the natures, and then through this connected people with the ancestors, and then all together connecting between people with the God. Yeah, through our ancestors. Every November during the year round, this is going to be a gathering point for everyone to gather here. So this generation of these houses is not just us, but it's all over the Timor Island. Some already went and then living on the other part, and then every year you should came here to sacrifice an animal, and then like give thanks to the natures for what you get from the natures. Like during the harvest season, you have to come here to give a thanks for the God first for what you got from the land, from your mother, and then this is going to be the place that you will gathering most of the family that we haven't knew each other for the long time. You might come here, and then this is a chance to recognize to each other. You're coming from this clan, you're coming from this family, you're coming from this grandparents, grandfathers, so you all is still at the same bloodline, so you will not allowed to marry to each other. That's put the boundary to forbidden the kids even the women don't go, don't go up to that part. That's only during the celebrations, during the traditional ceremony stuff, and then this is like a kind of an altar that the Lianine, you know the Lianine, the local speaker, the older man who hold the position as a master for these houses. He's the one who allowed to go up there, get the permission from the nature to go up there to talk with the nature.
Just this black rock.
Yes,
bit
just this
here.
black rock. So underneath there is something inside, and then we do have like a lot of space underneath.
Okay.
Yeah, we do have many rooms down there, but I haven't been down there yet. But only some of the oldest men, they've been down there, and then they found some things. Most of the little rock they put on top of there. So each rocks, maybe they already name each of our ancestral name on those rock. You have to hold like something to count one by one. You have to count completely count everything. If you miss one of these, you will got like just by those nature itself. So that's why they put these signs, maybe to remain them, to count them all. Each signs already got.
You don't forget a person.
Yeah, that's right.
Okay.
This is the sign. You know, every 5 o'clock and every 5 o'clock in the morning, and then every 6 o'clock in the afternoon. This is a kind of like a sign, like a warning sign to everyone that wake up, let's wake up, and then keep working, and then 6 o'clock p.m., 6 p.m. they're going to give the sign again that if you're still around out there, so please come back, come home. Yeah, this is kind of like a warning sign.
Yeah, class.